Welcome back to this channel. This is Unfiltered Forex with me, Clement, and I am here for a recap of my trading activities of 2023. As you can see, this is the summary of what I did in the markets this year. This is the instruments I traded: Nasdaq, US 30, Euro USD, and gold. These are the only four major ones that I trade. And you can see here wins versus losses per month. Yeah, it's the default colors like of trading view. Red means losses, green means wins. Yeah, so I am here for a recap of this. The win rates, my average win rate is usually 29%. Get later into the details of that win rate. The average holding time per trade is 8 hours. This is hours. And the optimal entry time, this is entry time with most number of wins, is usually 5 p.m. So wins versus losses grouped by news events. No news. Well, I had 17 losses and 51. No, I mean 51 losses and 17 wins. And the win ratio is 25% for when I'm just trading random setups, not necessarily trading news release. My system is called Tiffany because, yeah, the FA in Tiffany is for fundamental analysis. So, yeah, my system mainly involves trading the news. Housing numbers, yeah, this was another release I used to trade quite frequently, and as you can see, it had a low win rates, especially on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But on Thursday, things were slightly okay. Another release, of course, is the CPI. I didn't trade all CPIs of this year. You can see we have January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November. Yeah, there is no setup for October. Yeah, but here there's one. There were two losses in January, two setups that went south. In May, there was only one setup that went south for the CPI. In June, all of my two setups I had for CPI went south. Same case with August. These were three setups that went south. Same case with September, two setups and went south. These were all of them. So that was it for the CPI. Yeah, looking at the PCE, this is another release I traded quite very badly if I'm missing. But almost skip this one. This is the NFP. Yeah, as you can see, the NFP is one of my best traded news releases. The win rate is 50%. And yeah, I didn't trade all of them. Yeah, it's not every time, it's not every month you will see a setup, but they're usually very clean when they come. And as you can see, the optimal entry time is 4 p.m. This is the entry time with the most number of wins, 4 p.m. when you're trading the NFP. This is East African time. You can adjust to whichever time zone you are in and make sense of that. Another release, the FOMC. This is now the FOMC meetings, the monetary policy decisions. Yeah, I had 5 wins, 3 losses, and I didn't trade very many of them. As you can see, there's only February, July, no February, March, July, September, and November. Yeah, and I traded gold once, and it was a win. Euro USD twice, and it was 1 win, 1 loss. US 30 thrice, and they were 2 wins and 1 loss. And Nasdaq one thrice, 2 losses and 1 win. The data for December is not included in this summary because I don't record. Okay, I record, but I don't include December trades as part of my breakup for these kind of things. December is usually a month for resting. But there was a monetary policy meeting in December, and my setups, most of them went okay. I had one legit on Nasdaq, and it was a very neat one. Powell speeches. Now, this is Powell speeches, the random ones he does. whether it's a Senate hearing or maybe he's somewhere giving a talk. Yeah, those are the ones. The Powell speeches during FOMC press conferences are included here, the FOMC category. But these ones are the random ones he does throughout his career. Through his career, yeah. So as you can see, USD 1 is 31, Nasdaq 2, and 1 win, 1 loss. Gold 3, 2 losses, 1 win. Yeah. Something else, win ratio by day of the week. Mondays are usually my worst. Maybe Tuesdays are the worst by far. But Fridays are usually very good days to trade. According to my trading system, very good days. I had 211 trades in total this year on 50 losses and 61 wins. Yeah, the losses are usually more. It's not a surprise. Yeah. So we can get deeper into these statistics by just going here to the menu and clicking new starting Nasdaq. Yeah, I didn't organize this visual, but yeah, it serves just a good purpose. So the outcome for order types, as you can see, my buy orders were more profitable than the sell orders. But according to count of outcomes, yeah, I had more sell orders in general. We're going to see that in another page, one of the last pages. Yeah, this is now wins versus losses per month for Nasdaq and US 30. Total wins 36 wins and 87 losses, and the wins versus losses by day. Friday and Thursdays are usually my best trading days, and Tuesday is the worst. There are some better statistics here, I think. I organized them. Yeah, now we have organized them according to news releases. This blank one was housing numbers. I don't know why it didn't adjust the way I made it. I made changes, but I don't know why it's not reflecting. So, yeah, these are the news releases I traded for Nasdaq and the US 30, and you can see the NFP was my best trade. Yeah, the NFP was the best. Adds 4 wins and 2 losses. That's big. And here we can see wins was lost by entry time, and the entry time with the highest, no, yeah, the entry time with the highest number of wins is 5 p.m. East African time. 5 p.m. Yeah, unfortunately, it's also the entry time with the most losses, 30 losses versus 10 wins. Yeah, this is another time, 6. This is 6 p.m. Yeah, this is another entry time that's very legit for entries. There are 9 wins and 19 losses. This is much more balanced compared to this one. The gap here is big between the wins and the losses. So I see this is during the New York session, by the way. This is during the New York session, and this is during the New York Stock Exchange open. This is when the stock market opens, and this is where most of my trades are for Nasdaq and US 30. So this is a reading of premature stop losses. Like yeah, I do record in my Excel spreadsheets. I do record if my stop loss was too tight or not. And so in this case, this is premature stop loss. Yes. So premature stop loss that a premature stop loss that the trade actually went and hit take profit. There were only 10 setups. Yeah, 10. There are many, but yeah, it's a small percentage, under 5%. But yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes the stop loss can be too tight, and the trade ends up being legit, but you were already being taken out. In my data, also, I don't know why I didn't mention this earlier. Even break-even trades are counted as losses, right? So even in this case, trades that I moved my stop loss to break even too soon are counted as a premature stop loss. So yeah, that's the only 10 for the whole year. Yeah, and something else. Let's go to Euro USD. Yeah, this is another one. Wins versus losses grouped by news events. For Euro USD, my best traded releases was yeah, okay, there were quite a number because all of these are wins with with equal number of losses. PMI one win one loss, NFP one win one loss, FOMC one win one loss, CPI one win one loss, PPI two losses one win, and JOLTS one win. Many releases. This is the day there were three or more than three news releases. Power switches one win. Yeah, so when we look at this one, you can see 3 p.m. is usually my best entry time with entry time with the most wins. There are 3 wins and 10 losses. So in terms of balance, I'd say 4 p.m. is the best entry time because the difference between wins and losses is fewer. It's fewer and there are more trades taken compared to these other entry times. Yeah, 4 p.m. 5 losses, 3 wins. Another thing, mhm, yeah, for this Euro USD, the data for January and February was missing. I don't know missing or what. I didn't quite understand what happened there. But when I went to check my journal, unless that just means I did not trade Euro USD in January and in February, that's the only explanation I can get for this absence of data. So total losses versus wins, 29%. This is the win ratio, 29% for Euro USD. Moving on, it's gold now. It's time for gold. Looking at gold. Yeah, wins versus losses by news events. I had 40 trades on gold in total, 40 trades, 11 losses and 20. No, I mean 29 losses and 11 wins. The win ratio is this percentage, 27.5%. No news releases, 7 losses, 4 wins. CPI, 3 losses, 2 wins. And my best release, yeah, FOMC meeting. Let's check the month. Which month is this? September. Yeah, I can't remember that one. September, the FOMC meeting for September. I had a good trade on gold and it worked out. Even the entry time, what time is this? Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern African time. That's when usually the interest rates is announced and the SCP is released. It's at 9 p.m. and then at 9:30, that's when the press conference began. So yeah, that was it for the FOMC. In terms of entry time, you can see 4 p.m. is the best entry for gold. Yeah, 4 p.m. This is the entry time with the most number of wins, and here, unlike the other instruments we've checked just behind some 2 pages ago, the balance between the losses and the wins is quite and illogical. Yeah, there are only 6 losses and 4 wins, which is quite not bad, not bad. Average of duration, average holding time, 10 hours, 10 hours. Yeah, because 10 hours because some of these trades were swing trades. Yeah, and they took over 24 hours to go. That's why the average holding time is quite significant. As you can see here, Monday is my best trading day for gold. Monday, my best. Had 4 losses and no, I mean 3 losses and 4 wins trading gold on Mondays. Then followed by Tuesday. Tuesday is my worst day. Friday is also my worst day when it comes to trading gold. These, in general, the whole week except Wednesday. Yeah, even Wednesday, it's only the FOMC meetings that saved me. In general, my whole trading activities this year, Monday was the best days to trade gold. Yeah, because there's usually a lot of volatility when the market opens, and yeah, it comes with gainful opportunities. Now let's go to the next page, market trend. So I didn't finish this page, like I decided not to. So what you're seeing here is performance by market trend. This is bullish, bearish. This is market trend. This is when the market was bullish, and this is when the market was bearish. And these are the losses versus wins. When the market was bullish, I had 88 losses and 35 wins. Let's click that. See, yeah, the win ratio is 28% for when market the market was bullish. 88 losses and 35 wins. When the market is bearish, I had 62 losses and 26 wins, but the win ratio was slightly higher. Then here is where we can see my bias. My bias, this is order type. This is now order type, buy or sell. So when the market was bearish, I had 61 sell orders and 27 buy orders, and the percentage was 69%, 30%. Yeah. When the market was bullish, I had 86 sell orders and 37 buy orders. Yeah, so it's the same ratio, it's the same how do I call it? They have been distributed evenly between these two. So because you can see whether the market was bullish or bearish, my percentage of trades, my percentage of buy and sell orders may remain the same. Yeah, meaning my trading system is not very much affected by the market trends. Yeah, which is a good thing. Monthly win ratio. Now this is a chart. Yeah, monthly win ratio. So in January, win ratio is 44%, February 33%, March 40%, April 37%, May 21, June 18, July 20, August 21, September 29, October 40, and November 20. So I'm not one to give excuses, but earlier this year I lost a relative. Okay, I lost my grandfather, and yeah, it was in May. So you can see that decline in performance. It was due to that thing. It really affected me. So and it's showing here. Let's go to win loss daily win ratio. Yeah, as you can see and as we saw, Fridays are usually my best trading days. Mondays, Tuesdays are the worst, followed by Mondays, and then like that. Thursdays and Fridays are my best trading days, especially Fridays when there are news releases. So yeah, that's it. There is nothing else I have not included here. Okay, there is nothing else I have to say about the results here, except that I tried my best, and this is what this is the outcome. This is what happened. So have a good time.